can you smell that? I can smell that. It smells like another epic Total War Rome 2 Siege battle. What's up, guys? Welcome back. So we've got a 3 versus 3 Siege. Hope you guys are wearing your Siege pants. It's going to get wild. It's going to get spicy. We're going to have some fun. So let's zoom out here, see what we got going on. Nice little barrage right to start off the battle. Beautiful. So we've got on the attacking side, we've got on the attacking side, we have the Romans teaming up with the Carthaginians. All right, that's kind of weird, but I like it. Two powerful factions. And then we've got Swaby, which are bringing their fear troops on the battlefield. It's going to be epic. So on the defending side, we have Massilia, excuse me. We have Massilia. So they're going to be trying to hold against multiple factions here. We also have one of my favorites, Athens. And then finally, for the last faction, we have Nabatea. Awesome. Whenever I think of Nabatea, I think of tea. And okay. All right, that's a stupid joke. And if you haven't, guys, go ahead and subscribe. We are on the road to 1 million, guys. We are like less than 300,000 away from 1 million subs, which is awesome. And I think about half the viewers are not subbed to my channel. So hit that sub button. Help me reach 1 million, which I'm really excited. I know it's just a number, but it's quite the milestone. So I'm going to be working hard for that milestone. So yeah, here we are, and Rome is already getting super aggressive. They are moving up some Hastati here with 1, 2, 3, 4 towers ready to attack, but it does look like they're holding position here. Over on the other side, the Carthaginians are going like face first going into the settlement. We got some mercenary Italian swordsmen that are closing in. So yeah, they've got a lot of tortoises. That's the great thing about Carthage, is that they can bring tortoises to the battlefield and really open up the walls. And I think Massilia is going to be the faction holding against Carthage. They've got some thorax swordsmen waiting in reserve, ready to be called up to defend the city. Over on the other side, Swaby is already scaling the walls, guys. And Athens with militia hoplites. All right, okay. So he's got 3 units of militia hoplites ready to hold, but they just seem to be letting him take the wall. They're not pushing up infantry to try to hold the stairway. They're not trying to hold the gate, which, by the way, the gate is now down. They use the Spear Brothers here to bring it down with the ram. They also are just mass scaling the walls over on this side, and I'm not really seeing Athens move up and try to defend anything. It's just kind of like they're letting them take it. I've never seen a strat like this. We'll see how this plays out. Maybe they're trying to set up a trap or something. You never know, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Let's go over to the other side where Carthage is just knock, knock. Knock, knock. Oh, your wall's made out of paper mache? Certainly looks like it. So they're bringing down the walls and getting ready to charge in that deadly Mediterranean infantry. Oh, man. Mediterranean. What's better? Seriously. Out of Europe, all the different cultures and groups and everything, Mediterranean is where it's at. Food, the IQ, it's high. All right, it's the Mediterranean way of life. It is awesome. Anyways, I love Mediterranean food. It is so delicious and very healthy for you. So yeah, anyways, Carthage is taking this little corner here. He's gonna silence this arrow tower, which he already has. And pretty soon the arrow tower is going to be supporting him. That's what I love about Rome 2. Unlike in like Attila, if you capture an arrow tower, it just collapses. In Rome 2, if you capture it as the attacker, it will support you in your battle. And those arrow towers can rack up kills. But we got some Celtic warriors from Massilia trying to hold. So that Massilia has kind of set up a nice infantry line here to try to defend against Carthage. And they're moving up some infantry, some Celtic infantry. So yeah, they're doing good. They're doing a good job. And then over on this side, we've got Athens, who is doing a weird staggered defense. They're like kind of holding here and there. Do I see traps, possibly? Yeah, there's some traps over here. So that kind of worked. So there was a little bit of a trap. And oh my god, the waste of Javies going after, right in this poor guy's bum. But yeah, that was a big old waste of Javies trying to kill 2 guys there. You got to watch out for that kind of stuff. But this hoplite unit is going to die very soon. They stand no chance against these Bloodsworn. And then over on the other side, we do have a little resistance from Athens. The Theros Spears trying to hold against these Wolf Warriors and Club Levy, the absolute lads. And they should hold for a little while here. But yeah, the Athens is definitely playing a bend strategy. Hopefully not break. So have you guys ever heard that bend but don't break? As in you let them in a little bit, you give some leeway, but you don't, you know, obviously break. And there we go. Nice flanking here by these spears. That actually might turn the tide here of this little engagement. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Over here, things are getting super spicy. Very intense fighting. Troops just pouring in. We got some late Libyan hoplites. We got some mercenary Italian swordsmen, Iberian swordsmen, all kinds of different cultures and peoples. Of course, you know, Carthage dominantly mercenaries, so they're going to have a lot of different, you know, groups of people fighting for them. But yeah, they are just pouring in troops, but Massilia is also pouring in and reinforcing this main line. But they're going to charge in and take on the late Libyan hoplites. Oh, is that? Oh, they got some pikemen moving in as well. So Carthage is going full in, full force. I like it. You got an immovable object and unstoppable force going at it. We'll see how this plays out. The pikemen have a nice flanking angle on the thorax swordsmen. And more infantry continue to pour in. It's a little too blobbing, like too much blobbing going on from the Carthage side for my own liking. But yeah, it's definitely getting spicy over here, which is always a good thing. Always a good thing. Some intense, look at this front line. All right, so let's look over on the other side. The Romans have not pushed in. This is classic Rome right here. You know, when I saw Rome working with Carthage, I was like, there's no way. And sure enough, he's just letting Carthage get slaughtered over there like a true Roman lad. So I don't know. They're doing like a delayed attack here. Maybe he's waiting for his teammates to try to push through a little bit. Not really sure. But let's see how Swaby's doing here. Well, Athens is still holding the same ground that they've been holding against Swaby. Both sides have lost some units. Over here, though, this is looking very promising. More traps. Traps that were used, but looks like it only killed Athenians. So they were running over to try to defend the territory. They're like, oh, crap, there's traps here. Ah, you know, like, I forgot about these traps. So that's why I never use traps in siege battles, because most of the time they get in your own way. I don't like them. But here comes a big flank by the Wolf Warriors. And this is probably going to be the deal breaker for the Athenians, as they are losing a lot of ground. Now, they are still holding in various locations. Round shield swordsmen taking on some thorough spears back by this gate. We've got some archers and some thorough spears holding this flank. But they've got to hold this flank, or this one will crumble, because they'll be able to flank around. But yeah, they're going to push up some thorax swordsmen, ready to choke this pathway, this streetway. So they're going to set them up. Or they're going in. I don't know. Are they going to fully... Okay, no. They're going to hold their ground here. But here's the issue with this. You give up the walls, the enemies are going to use them against you. And that's exactly what's happening. Look at all of these archers about to let loose some arrows. Pew, 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 pew. They're going pew, pew. So, yeah, they're going to, well, I mean, they're probably going to chew up a lot of, you know, get a lot of kills, chew up a lot of troops. And then we've got another force of thorax swords coming over to protect this flank. So, again, bend but don't break, but we'll see how that's playing out with these archers up on the walls. They might have to fall back even further back to avoid the archer fire from the walls. But Swaby's just going to go in and charge. So, while they're doing that, let's look at what's going on with Carthage and Massilia. Nabatea has now shipped. See, this is the problem right here. Nabatea, since Rome is not attacking, Nabatea is like, hey, you know what, Massilia? I got you. I'm going to send over some units, because near me, nothing's happening. And that's why it's important to try to attack together, you know, on multiple places. It makes the defenders honest, and it makes the defenders kind of have to fight their own battles a little bit. And now that Nabatea has shifted over units to help out, Carthage is at this point getting double teamed. Getting double teamed, and it's looking rough. It is looking rough for the lads. The pikes are certainly in a good position. They are breaking these thorax swordsmen. That's good. But this is it for Carthage. I mean, they went like full cylinder. They like non-stop charge. They were not full cylinder. They were using all cylinders is what I was trying to say. But is it worth it? Did they do enough damage? We'll find out. There's also some horseplay. Some horseplay going on in the back. We got some armored desert cav kind of running around. Looks like they've got a couple. No, they didn't get any kills. So they must have just been shot at by the Roman archers. But yeah, they are trying. Massilia also has some cav out here trying to do some damage, to the Roman army. But nothing yet. Romans have brought down the walls, haven't charged in. Romans are holding back their forces. I don't know. I think they should go in. They should make Nabatea scared. But instead, Nabatea is feeling confident in sending over reinforcements to help against Carthage. And the intense fighting continues on. A bloody, bloody front line. Oh yeah, arrows coming down too. It's gonna be tough for Carthage. But I'm rooting for them. I really am. All right, let's see as that goes on. We even have the Carthaginian general in the mix as well. But as that's going on, let's see, while that is going on is what I'm trying to say. Athens is still holding like a champ. And I love it. I mean, Athens, he's doing good. He's doing good. Again, I've said this like a million times, but I'm going to say it again. Bend but don't break. I like this staggered defense he's had. He's kind of let the enemy take some ground, but held where it was important, where it's important to hold. And he's doing some damage to Swaby. Now, Swaby, here's the thing about this, is like, Swaby is not one of those factions that can just be the spearhead army, right? Swaby has a lot of support units. They've got a lot of fear units. Swaby is better being more of a support army to, like for example, Carthage or Rome. They would be a better spearhead faction, while Swaby is kind of on the flanks, occasionally throwing up some, fear units, like the screeching women they have. So, I just, that's why it's kind of tough to watch Swaby take on Athens head on like this. Sure, they can win, and it's possible they could push through, but I think it would have been better for Swaby to be more of a passive, more of a support, army in this this battle. And then we got, what is this? Some round shield swordsmen. I think they won over, yep, they did. They won over here by this gate. So they're going to be able to free to move. I'm surprised he didn't send a unit, those round shields, right through this gap and flank around Athens. But Athens is starting to rout here. They're throwing up some more thorax swordsmen over to the choke point. They're trying to slow them down. Okay, so while that's going on, let's see what's going on over here. Nabatea, ooh, wow, just like that. I think we had a big chain rout of the Carthaginians. Look at all the Carthaginians who are calling it quits, getting run down by the by Massalia or Massalia. I always mix them up. Massilia, running down by their cav, and they are full on retreating. So the timing is off here. The Romans charge in gladiators. They finally attack this area, but this probably should have went down while Carthage was moving in. But we'll see. Maybe this is a genius strat. Maybe this is going to work out. Now, Rome is scary, and Carthage did inflict a lot of damage onto Massilia. So Massilia is pretty much out of an army too. And Nabatea is stretched thin, but Nabatea should be able to, maneuver troops back over to this area. But I like this. I mean, it looks like I kind of like it in a way where what kind of helped out the Romans here is that they waited so long that Nabatea was just like so focused on this side of the battle that maybe Rome has an opportunity to quickly like charge in and get through a defensive area. So, kind of using that element of like unpredictability of not knowing when he's going to go in. And there we go. Rome has just slaughtered some troops here. They're going to be able to run these guys up and get some nice flanking maneuvers on the troops holding against the gladiators, which is hilarious. In a Roman setting in gladiators into battle. That's awesome. It looks like we had a little bit of a push through here. I don't know, unless this unit flanked around, but yeah, unfortunately this happens sometimes in Rome too, where units will just run right through another unit and then be behind them. But Rome is, oh, are they doing it again? Okay, this is definitely, yeah, see, no, this is not cool. This is what we call a push through, and Rome never fixed this. Yeah, so he's pushing troops through, and like, I get it with like heavy units against a light unit, but this is armored desert hoplites against Italian militia. Italian militia should not be able to push through hoplites. But these hoplites are pretty much screwed at this point, which is unfortunate. So, let's see what's going on. It looks like, wow, okay, Athens. Athens has been destroyed. I really think the downfall for Athens was the letting the archers get up on those walls. But now, you know, Athens is not completely destroyed. They do have some archers, well, unfortunately, are getting chased down by the Germanic scout riders. So they're getting chased down, or yeah, the archers getting chased down. They're not really losing too much, and we also have some pikemen coming over to help out. They're not in pike formation, but that's okay. They're just kind of there to slow them down. And then, of course, we have the general closing in, but I think the general cav is a little too slow to catch up to these scouts. But they scared them off, and that's all that's important. Over here, we've got a couple units that are falling back. So, again, bend but don't break. They are bending their defense, and they're preparing to hold, I believe, the victory point, which is right here. So let's go back over to the Nabatean versus Roman battle, where things are getting a little dicey here. More and more Romans are just pouring into these choke points. Let's see what's going on over here. I think the Romans have taken control of this arrow tower, and they're now also pushing around this flank. This is not good. Wow. Nabatea is just melting to the Roman war machine. Just melting. My goodness. Look at that. What can you do against such reckless hate? And also push-throughs. Also, very good flanking position here by the Celtic slingers. Doing a great job. And more Rome is pouring in, and there are some Roman units breaking. Nabatea is also breaking as well. We have Massilia sending over what they have left to try to help out his Roman allies, like, or not Roman allies, Nabatean ally, which Nabatea helped him out, so he's trying to, you know, return the favor. But look at this! Massilia and their general, he was scaring off some Romans, but it's going to give an opportunity to get a flanking charge if they can get past this tortoise. Unfortunately, the tortoise can get in the way. Yeah, it is. It's definitely getting in the way. Nice, though. They will get a flanking charge here. It's not that groundbreaking or game-changing, but it is something. I like the maneuvers. I like the play. I really do. So they're going to ride around and just keep on pinballing around and trying to, you know, kill as many Romans as possible from the rear. Archers are running around. See, I don't know, the Nabatean heavy archers, why is he not putting them up here like his ally? Like, why are they on ground level? This would be a perfect kill zone. Get these troops up on the walls, fire down. It'd be insane. I mean, it could even turn this battle around. What are these archers doing? Please get them up on the walls. But the general has to charge in to protect the archers, who are just like flirting with disaster over here. Gotta love the temple in the background. Absolutely beautiful temple. That is something else. Look at that. Love it. Look at this temple. The detail in the game, man. Uh-oh. Look away. Look away. Okay. Romans are... they're just pouring in. Like, this has just been a big pour-in battle. Just going head first. Everyone is. Now, of course, Roman were a little delayed there, but they finally, once they did decide to attack, they're going all in. And here comes Swaby. Wolf Warriors. About to charge in against these Nabatean Axe Warriors. They are getting lit up here a little bit by the Javies. Let's see if he just goes in with a, I mean, at this point, you might as well just charge in. Embrace the enemy swords with your swords. But for now, oh, wait, there they go. There's the charge order. Oh, beautiful Javi throw. Beautiful Javi throw. Excellent job there by the Wolf Warriors. Back over this way, Rome is slicing through Nabatea. Nabatea is out of reinforcements, and you know it's gonna kill me, man. It's gonna kill me. Why didn't they get their archers up on these walls? It would have been so easy. I mean, since this is destroyed, right? So the enemy can't use these and go around, right? You can't use these stairs. All you had to do is send one unit to defend right here. Have your archers up here. They would have gotten hundreds of kills. And I'm not even exaggerating. Hundreds of kills. Possibly thousands if you add up all the units' kills together. They would have gotten a lot. But that's okay. They still have a fight. They still have a chance into winning this battle. They've got some Athenian hoplites. They've got their archers. They are gathering up their infantry. Can they hold against this? This is a good they're breaking. That's unfortunate, because they did have the arrow tower support over here helping them out a little bit. And the oh, look at this well-timed general use here, trying to increase the morale, doing a little bit of a charge to kind of charge the back of his own men, but it's something, trying to keep the spirits high and keep them in the fight. So good on him. Good on him. But I just feel like they don't have enough infantry to win this one. They've got archers, so they can compete with Swaby's archers, which I believe they're doing right now. So yeah, we got a little bit of an archer battle. So it's best whenever in an archer battle, try to spread out your archers far away. Because, you know, Swaby's got his archers kind of grouped up together. You could easily just, like, kill a ton of them and a couple volleys. But this is it. This is the last stand of the defenders. Swaby also has a unit of round shield swordsmen kind of waiting for the flank to open up. Let's see what happens here. They've got to regroup their troops. I think they're waiting for the Romans to get over here. And Swaby still has troops over here. Look at this. The general, sword masters. Ah. You know, honestly, I'm surprised the bounce of power is even that much. Like the defenders even have that much of power in this battle. They seem heavily outnumbered. They seem hopeless. And now the pikes are having to hold these flanks here, be the front line, and they're probably going to get focused down by archer fire. I mean, the Romans still have archers in the back there as well. So we might see a kind of a slow attack here. And they're going to use up their archers. They're trying to do everything they can to soften up this infantry. Nice little charge there. Is that the general? No, it's not. Okay, so I feel like... I mean, honestly, at this point, do you even need to be tactical? Do you need solid tactics? No, just go in. Just go in and charge. You got this. You go, girl. I mean, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fairly healthy legionary cohorts. They are watching the rear, so I kind of forgot about this cav unit, so that could change some things if they can get some good charging. If they could kill some generals, you could definitely try to turn this battle around. But here comes Swaby. Swaby's probably racking up a ton of kills. Look at this. Look at this. Their general has 116 kills and still has 142 men left in the unit. That's disgusting. And sure enough, guys, the pikemen have been focused down by archers. I mean... was he not expecting that when he had his pikemen up there? Did he not expect them to get shot by archers? What I would have done is just left the pikemen in the rear and wait. You just wait until the enemy engages his infantry. Then you move up the pikemen, because pikemen are easy to shoot up with archers. That's for sure. You could do a little exploit by putting in swordsmen within the pikeman unit to absorb some ammo. But I don't even think they had enough infantry for that. And look at Athens just like, you know what? And he's actually going to pull this off. He's going to charge the archers with his pikemen. They just like, they're like, you know what? They threw their pikes on the ground, got their little sidearm, you know, sword or whatever, charged in, and they're doing some damage, but wow, I mean, I'm kind of surprised they pulled off that charge. Now, the archers are going to make it out. They're breaking, though. Look at that. Oh, God. Could you imagine a defensive victory in such a hole they're in right now? Oh, this isn't good. They're getting flanked over here. I don't know why he pushed out Thorax Swordsman. Well, let's see. Here comes the general. He's going to try to help out. Yeah, the general's got to get very involved here. So he's trying to scare off the cav. I would just stop and flank. So stop pursuing, turn, and hit the infantry. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Here we go. Save those Thorax Swordsmen. Boom. Yes. So that's how you can kill some enemies like that. So they need more of that. More of that. But it's literally coming down to archers. Where's those cav units? Oh, okay, I think they went through a gate here. Now they're showing up. They're running down archers. That's really good. So finally, the Hippias Lancers are... Wow, they have 338 kills. So they must have been riding around getting some good kills. But, ooh, they're breaking a general. They are breaking a general, guys. The defenders are not out yet. We're seeing mass routing from Swaby. Oh, they got to get the... Come on, you got to finish up these round shields very quickly. And look at this cav. This cav has been an absolute thorn in the side of the defenders. These scout riders, 101 kills. Not a ton, but they've been charging in crucial moments like so. All right, go, 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 go. Come on, defenders. I'm rooting for you. You can do this. Oh, geez. Very, very smart from the Romans putting up infantry up on the walls. They could put archers up here, too, and they probably... Well, it might be a little far, but they might be able to get some hits with archers up here. Let's see. Why does he have Syrian archers? Okay, they're out of ammo. That's why. I was like, why are these Syrian archers so far up on the front line? Okay, defenders still not done. Now here's the trick. This is how it's all down to Rome. They defeated Carthage. They defeated Swaby. What they have to do here, it's all going to come down to the cav. And they are pushing out a little bit, but I think what they need to do is... Oh my god, they're breaking the archers. Okay, that's not really a big surprise, but it's good to see. I'm rooting for them. Yeah, the cav is going to come into play here. Hey, just sit back. Just sit back. Let the Romans come to you. Let the Romans come to you. Look at them. The Romans are running. What cowards. Don't pursue the Romans. Let them come to you. What are you doing, defenders? All they had to do is hang back here. Hang back here so the arrow towers won't hit you. But instead, they're charging in. Please. You can still turn this around. Fall back. No. They almost had it. They almost had it. They could have won this battle. I legit think they could have won this battle. I mean, it's still, even if they fell back and held like right here. I mean, obviously you got to hold a little bit of the capture point. But if they held here, used the cav to hammer and anvil, they could have won. They could have won. All right, we're down to less than 2 minutes. I assume what's going to happen here is that there's going to be a mass break from the defenders pretty soon. I mean, it's still such a long shot, but they had an opportunity of winning this match. Why is Athens fighting alone up there? It's either hang back or fully commit. Here we go. This is probably the death push right here. The final push of the Romans to secure this victory. That was good, though. Definitely, you know, the defenders didn't just roll over dead. They put up a fight. They defeated 2 of the attacking armies. It's just the army that they should have been most afraid of broke through fairly healthy. Oh boy. That was unfortunate. And that's smart of the Romans to put a defensive line here. I mean, that's why I would have had one cav unit, like on the defensive side, one cav unit here, and then one over here. Try to keep the Romans split. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up here, and this is going to be a victory for the attackers, which is no surprise. Having Rome on your side definitely is a great advantage. But you got to give credit to the defenders. They put up a good fight. It was really enjoyable to watch that final stand. It could have been a lot worse. You know, when I saw the pikemen get chewed up with the arrows, I thought, oh, this is going to be ugly. But they beat Swaby and nearly beat Rome. Nearly, kind of. All right, let's end the replay. Look at the results here. So, good game. I believe this was sent in by the Swaby player, I'm going to call you Vidan. Vidan. How about that? Getting the most kills on his team. He did a really good job against Athens and whatnot. Over on the other side, defenders did great. Athens was a little light on kills. If you got a little bit more kills, I think they would have won. They would have won. But yeah, really good battle, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. Remember, don't forget to subscribe. We're on that road to 1 million. What are we, like 260,000 away? It's crazy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on the battlefield.